As snow begins to settle on these alpine mountains, the nearby peaks become a draw for winter sports enthusiasts. Switzerland welcomes around 80 million people to its slopes each year. In Verbier, steep runs and breathtaking views draw advanced off-piste skiers, while idyllic St. Moritz has twice hosted the Winter Olympics. The mighty Alps dominate Central Europe. Over half its tallest peaks are found in Switzerland. Of these, the most iconic are found here. The 융프라우 Massif is made of three spectacular mountains: the Eiger, the Munk, and the 융프라우. A closer look reveals something unusual balancing on the knife-edge ridge between these mighty summits. This is the Sphinx Observatory. This impossible-looking building is a 90-year-old high-altitude laboratory and astronomical observatory. Scientists first built it to take advantage of the thinner atmosphere at 3,752 meters up. And amazingly, it's still in use today. The research station balances perilously on a thin rocky ridge with a sheer drop to the clouds below. For mountaineer and retired tour guide Ola Venny, the observatory's story is a masterclass in engineering.
It is so remarkable because it is the highest scientific observation station in Europe. The people who built it were real pioneers in engineering in the Alps.
Amazingly, the workers who built the observatory didn't need to climb up here with their bricks and mortar. They simply took the local train. Half buried in the mountainside, 108 meters beneath the observatory, sits the 융프라우 Joch terminus. This is Europe's highest rail station, and it predates the observatory by 19 years. It's part of a 125-year-old line that burrows down through the mountainside, opening up these isolated mountaintops to the world. As soon as the 융프라우 Railway opened in 1912, it started to attract scientists keen to study the night sky. Before long, plans for the observatory were drawn up, just a stone's throw from the station. Today, the observatory's viewing platform welcomes more than 1 million tourists a year. On a clear day, they can catch a glimpse of Germany's famous Black Forest, nearly 200 kilometers away.
As I am a man of now 85 years of age, I have been up there many times. And still, it is an exciting experience every time I go there. It is the top of Switzerland.
Swiss engineers have long battled with nature to forge road and train networks through this treacherous alpine terrain. Centuries of innovation have inspired some breathtaking results. The 12 hairpin bends of Maloja Mountain Pass, the 6 arched curved Landwasser Viaduct, and Brusio Spiral Viaduct, a 360-degree single-track railway line. And today, a futuristic train is defying gravity altogether. Switzerland is crisscrossed by a highly advanced rail network stretching over 5,200 kilometers. Very few lines stray into the mighty Alps. The ridges here are simply too steep. But a closer look reveals one line that seems to buck the trend. A railway that appears to climb almost vertically up the side of a mountain. It's one of the weirdest looking trains ever built. This is the Stoßbahn, the steepest funicular railway in the world, and a masterpiece of Swiss engineering. Engineers designed this sci-fi looking train to haul passengers from the valley floor up a near vertical 110% gradient to the beautiful village of Stoß and its busy ski resort. For the residents of Stoß, the train is a lifeline. During the winter, no roads connect the village to the rest of Switzerland, so this is the only way in or out. Marcel Elmer is the train technician. He operates it from the control room and is in charge of making sure it runs on time, come rain, shine or snow.
It really is a very unusual railway, not just in Switzerland or even Europe, but around the world. We've got guests who come from very far away just to take this train.
On such steep track, passengers would slide off their seats in a traditional cabin. So the train is equipped with some very clever engineering. The carriages are connected to a pair of hydraulic cylinders that rotate them in synchrony as the train climbs the slope. This way, the passengers inside stay level, whether the track is flat or precipitously steep.
The people who are scared, I've seen them sitting on the bench, covering their eyes. And then the train starts moving and the tension lifts. They notice you don't really feel anything. And as soon as they are up at the top and looking out the window at the beautiful landscape, the tension evaporates and the fear disappears as well.
Not only did the engineering team have to keep their passengers upright throughout the journey, they needed to ensure the 90 trips a day were energy efficient. Their remarkable solution was to design not one train, but two, and connect them together with a metal cable at opposite ends of the line. The downward train effectively pulls its twin up under gravity with just a modest amount of added electrical energy. As darkness descends, Marcel pulls his last train into the station. It's been another successful day on the steepest funicular railway in the world.